Good morning to one and all. Today, the topic of our poster presentation is Solving Occlusion Confusion with Comprehensive Digital Bite Analysis, a review. Occlusion is not like an ant colony. What appears simple is much more complex beneath the surface. Almost every dental procedure carried out impacts occlusion. Poor occlusion affects quality of life. Digital bite analysis helps in restoring this quality of life. So what is digital occlusal analysis? It is the first ever grid-based technology which records real-time relative occlusal force variance.
But why digital occlusal analysis? As the static methods we have, like the articulating paper, shim stock, can only detect the occlusal location. They are incapable of quantifying the occlusal force or cannot provide the timing information on a real-time basis. It has a variety of assets, like it can customize the arch where we can see both an upper and lower arch on the one page or either of them. It can also provide the implant loading alerts where we can get a warning sign of the early implant loading, which can lead to later early implant failure or abutment failure, or even the screw loosening. It provides a real-time data where we can see the occlusion time, the disocclusion time, and we can also overlay the digital impressions over the T-scan software. It provides a center of force and its trajectory, looking from the first point of contact and how the contacts are progressing, the intensity of the force, the duration of the force, the contacts are higher or low. It can also adjust the chair side sensitivity according to the patient. So it has a multitude of applications. It could be useful in the splint and orthotic therapy before, during, and even after the treatment. Useful for the crown bridge and veneers, where we can look for the heavy contacts and can remove them beforehand. It is useful for the checking for the quality of the dentures by looking at the percent maximum bilateral force difference, which should be at least 50-50, but if not 50-50, at least 60-40. And we can look for the maximum occlusal contact, which should be as maximum as possible. And look for the maximum biting occlusal force also, which should be more than 98%. It is highly useful for the TMD and TMD therapies, where we can look for in the phase 1 therapy the interferences in the protrusive and the lateral contacts, and can specifically do lamelloplasty on that particular cusp. And in the phase 2 we can confirm that and can check for the disocclusion time, which should be less than 0.5 seconds. We can also integrate the EMG over it and look for the hyperactive muscles and specifically relax those muscles. Apart from all these benefits, assets, and application it has, still it has a lot of limitations, that it can duplicate occlusion interferences only exceeding 0.6 millimeter in diameter. It is as thin as possible, but still thicker than the articulating paper and may get easily damaged. So we just want to conclude the entire poster by saying that the T-scan is a highly revolutionized tool, which is extremely useful and should be incorporated in our day-to-day practice.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.